All right, guys. So here's the deal. I've made multiple mistakes today on all sorts of different problems. Just one of those days. But I'm going to keep trudging ahead. So, circles. Make sure that we're dealing with this formula. Know that H and K are the center of the circle and that you need to have the radius, not the diameter. So, one of the problems they give you is they give you the endpoints of the diameter. So, if we graph the endpoints 1 and 5 and 3 and -3, we get the entire diameter of a circle. Now, you could draw a better circle than I can, but that's just the way it goes. So the whole idea is that we've got to find that centerpiece there. And you pretty much can kind of see where it's going to land because I have this graphed already. But we need to do the coordinates. And so if it's halfway through, we know that we have an R on this side and an R on that side. And this is going to be the midpoint. So we've got to find the midpoint. And we're going to find the midpoint by taking the x's and adding them together and dividing by 2. And the y's, -3 plus 5, and dividing it by 2. So we're going to get 4 plus 4 divided by 2, which is 2. And we're going to get 2 divided by 2, which is 1. So that's my midpoint. Or, for this problem, it is actually my center, which means I have my H and K. So I've got my H and K. Now, I need to know my R. Well, I'm going to go ahead and erase this side because I really don't need that anymore. We know that this is 2 and 1. And now I've got to find the R. Well, the R is the distance from the midpoint or the center to the outer edge of the circle. Well, that's a distance, so it's going to be the distance formula, or it's basically going to be Pythagorean's theorem. And we can look at it this way and go, okay, so the distance from here to here is going to be 1, and the distance from here to here is going to be what? 4, right? So if we look at it that way, we can say that R is equal to the square root of 4 squared plus 1 squared, which is equal to the square root of 17. So I just got that by drawing the triangle. Another way to look at it is, and I can show you this right here, the actual distance formula would be the x's, subtract the x's, so 2 minus 1 squared plus, so we got 2 minus 1 times the y's subtracted. 5 minus 1 is 5 minus 1 squared. That's 4. 4 squared is 16. 2 minus 1 is 1 squared is 16. So either way works. Sometimes the distance formula works better, but remember, it's just based on Pythagorean's theorem. Okay, now, so I have my H, my K, and I have my R. So then I'm just going to go x minus H squared plus y minus K squared equals R squared. Well, let's take the info that we created. We've got the square root of 17 squared. We've got x minus H squared plus y minus 1 squared. And now what we've got is we've got a circle that's shifted to the right 2, translated up 1 with the radius of 17. There's your equation of a circle, guys. See you soon.